For over 110 years, the Hunterdon County Y has been dedicated to making a difference in pupils' lives. Although we may look a bit different today, our mission has always remained the same. We strengthen the foundation of our community through youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. Since 1903, our programs have helped shape the lives of over 500,000 local residents. Here are the stories of just a few.
What they don't tell you is that once you hear the word cancer, all of a sudden it's white noise. When you're with a group of people who haven't experienced cancer, I think you're a little more self-conscious. You know, I still wear a wig, so if I was on the treadmill, was my wig slipping? Was a prosthetic moving? You know, I'm tripping over my own 2 feet. How does that feel like when somebody next to you is watching you? And the other thing is that kind of a push that you need every now and then. The trainers we had were so wonderful. There was days I would get to the Y and I'm like, okay, every bone in my body hurts, every muscle aches. I really don't feel like being here. I really want to go home. And Beth or Janice would say to me, come on, just get on the treadmill. And they would hop on the treadmill right next to me and get going at the same pace and get me laughing, and we'd start talking, and then the rest of the people from the group would come in. It became such a supportive little community within itself, and I think that was one of the big things that I loved about the program.
Yo soy Damaso, yo soy de México. Del lugar donde yo vengo es muy bonito, pero desgraciadamente la economía es muy mala. La gente ya no pasa de ganar $60 a la semana. Entonces prácticamente uno necesita emigrar. Yo empecé a venir al Guay debido a que yo me quería ser ciudadano. Mucha gente amigos que uno también trata de recomendarlos con la Guay, porque ellos están haciendo una buena labor, más que todo con mi comunidad. Y muchos de ellos ya se han hecho ciudadanos también, a raíz de que les han dado el curso aquí en la Guay. I'm so happy for me, for my family, and I know my parents and my country is so happy too, because they know my story, how I moved to this country, and now I'm a citizen, so believe me, this is the best moment in my whole life.
Camp played a big part of my life growing up. That's how I spent all of my summers when I was younger. I started going to the Y summer camps when I was 6. Became a counselor in training to an assistant counselor. I was head counselor for a couple years. Then I became the director of camp. At Camp Carr, we have campers of all walks of life. And for some of our campers who come and get dropped off at 7 a.m., then don't get picked up till 6 p.m., it really is a second home for them. There's a saying, it takes a village to raise a child, and at our camp we have that. We have the counselors, we have the head counselors, we have the directors, we have the specialists, we have the parents, we have the campers coming up through the programs. If someone's falling behind in an area, someone's got their back, and that's not only at Camp Carr, I see that at the YMCA as well.
I'm Bruce Black, President and CEO of the Hunterdon County YMCA. Over 30 years ago, I began volunteering at a local YMCA. I found the Y to be exactly the right fit for what I was trying to do in terms of giving back to a community. That volunteer work ended up being part-time work, and part-time work ended up being full-time, a full-time YMCA career, and I've been blessed ever since. Every day we see an increasing need for more programs and more services to be provided by the Y to kids and families we serve. In 2012, our Strong Kids campaign provided over $300,000 worth of financial assistance to kids and families here in Hunterdon County. In terms of numbers, those dollars impacted over 2,000 children and individuals right here in our community that were able to participate in programs as a result of the Strong Kids campaign. behalf of the Hunterdon County YMCA, our Board of Trustees and our staff, thank you so much for your continued support and confidence in the YMCA in providing programs and services to children and families in need right here in Hunterdon County. Thank you.